Good morning, everyone. This is Heidi from Adventuring Psychics, and I am here with our psychic advisor, Jane Dowler, and happy ghost hunting day. And Jane and I promised that we were going to take you along to one of the places that we were going to be doing some ghost hunting. And as a matter of fact, after I went online to talk to you about this, Jane had called me and it said, Heidi, I'm feeling a presence that we need to go and talk with. And I said, okay, great, because I had a couple of ideas. What idea were you talking about? She goes, there is a spirit that we need to help. And it's a young lady, and she is in Purgatory Chasm. Now, I had heard about this, a while back, but I hadn't really done any research. It is said that in the late 1600s, a young American native was chasing a young woman. Perhaps the unrequited object of his affection is as they reached Purgatory Chasm, she leapt across safely, but he did not, and he fell to his death. Some say his ghost is trapped there, searching for the woman and chasing visitors through the wooded trails here. So this is actually what we are going to find today and do some research today. Jane is feeling the spirit more of the young lady. She does know that the American native is around, but I'm not sure that it's a pure, unrequited love. But I'm gonna have Jane. We're gonna go and walk towards the chasm, and then I'm gonna have Jane do more, explain a little bit more, and then how we are going to help that young lady, because apparently she is feeling trapped here. This is Jane, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
And I'm going to have Jane walk us through what we are going to be doing today. And it's all positive. We have already blessed ourselves to come into Purgatory Chasm so that we are they all know that we are here. And yes. As a matter of fact, Jane had mentioned that the young lady was very excited about us coming in.
Heidi had contacted me that she wanted to do something for Ghost Hunting Day, and then I have been getting contact with this female spirit. She wants to be released. She has been here for many, many years, hiding from this gentleman. It was, from what she tells me, it was unrequited love. She did not want his affections, did not want his advances, and she kept showing me a cord on her shoulder, and she kept trying to brush it off. And that was something called a hand binding ceremony that I guess he tried, according to what she's telling me, he tried to do with her.
Can you notice the difference of heights between Jane and me?
Yes, you're complete opposite.
Exactly. The hand binding is on the same idea of as if you are part of the pagan or Celtic or in witches. When they get married, it is a ceremony that you use a rope or you use a decorative fabric. Sometimes it's leather, sometimes there is a fabric, and you use it as an extra binding for your marriage ceremony. And this is basically what it is. So you don't have the traditional paperwork that you have when you are getting married. This is symbolic. And if you are Wiccan or a Druid or a pagan, this is their way that they get married, and it is to them very binding. Today, if you do it now, a lot of couples are doing something different, and they are having their traditional ceremony, but they're also adding that hand-fasting rope or the fabric as part of their ceremony to do something different and to just make it a little bit more interesting on their wedding day. So what we're going to do here is we're going to basically just let the young lady know that the man that was chasing her passed away. She doesn't have to have that strap on her shoulder anymore. And this is just a way for her to be released and be free. Now this is the tree that Jane was talking about, the young lady. This is her home. Basically, this is where she stays. For the past several hundred years, this is where she's been hiding. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to bless the area where she's at, and we are going to put some more herbs down for her, as well as some crystals.
I feel so excited for her. She just feels like she's not anxious anymore. She's just feels relaxed.
All right, and we mean to keep it that way, which is another reason why we are keeping her area private and safe.
Hello, we're back. We did what we needed to do. After we did what we needed to do, we heard gentle whistles, and I could just tell that she was free. She was relieved, and this binding ceremony was not valid anymore because she doesn't have the deerskin strap on her shoulder anymore. But he has been contacting us as we walked back over the bridge. You could smell the ocean air, but mixed in with the ocean air, there was a little bit of a copper smell. And so he says that we stole his love, and what he showed me is himself jumping off the chasm again. Heidi and I also did this twofold reasons, to set her free, but also there's a legend saying that sometimes when people come here, on one side of the bridge, they feel very oppressed, and they have very dark thoughts. Some people do. So we're hoping by us setting her free and telling him that it's time to move on, that maybe people will be experiencing that and they'll be able to enjoy the beauty of this place. I just don't want to warn people, because sometimes when you try to call out spirits, you don't know what you're calling out, and it's not always the spirit that you want.
Correct.
So please be careful. Heidi and I don't take things like this lightly. We're very serious. And if you had any issues, please feel free to contact us.
Absolutely. We are available. Info at aventurinepsychics.com. Also, visit our website. There is a contact area that you are able to take advantage of on our website, and we are constantly looking at the emails.
Hey, did you see this? This wasn't here when we walked down. It's like someone laid the sticks in the side of the cross.
No, you're right. That wasn't here when we came down. Oh my gosh.
And that was only like 20 minutes ago.
All right, so...
We're the only ones up here.
Exactly, and this was not here 20 minutes ago when we came down. So it's really kind of mysterious and fabulous that we find something like this that's made into the sign of the cross. And I'm doing some of these videos just in case you see something that Jane and I might have missed while we're walking back to the car on the trail. Where? Oh,
right here in front of you. Hanging.
Oh my goodness.
It's right here. Heidi, right here.
Oh my goodness.
It's an inchworm.
Inchworm. Oh, fabulous. Sometimes I'm dense. All right, we are back to the cars.
I'm always happy when I assist a spirit to be what it needs to be.
Yes, I'm not sure if I got that on film for everyone, but Jane had just mentioned how happy she is, or how happy she feels when we are able to help a spirit or two or three into accomplishing something that is important for them. This is what Jane and I love doing, besides the fact that we do enjoy, being a psychic medium, a dream interpreter, as well as a crystal healer. We also like taking care of the spirits as well.
Yes.
When you encounter spirits, you don't always, or you shouldn't always think that they are a bad sign and trying to get rid of them. Sometimes they just need to be heard because they have a message to give you. And that's something that Jane and I are really good at relating back to.
Sometimes they're like a 2-year-old. They make a ruckus to get your attention. They knock things over. They spill things. They slam doors. And sometimes it's just because people have not noticed them or paid attention to them. And you got to realize they're in a whole new situation. They don't, that's not something they've ever done before. It's not something you can be dead and then be alive again. It doesn't work that way.
Exactly. So, again, thank you for joining us, everyone. Happy Ghost Hunting Day. And Jane and I encourage you to send us your stories, your videos that you have done for Ghost Hunting Day. And as Jane had mentioned, it is important to remember and respect where you're going. Ask permission as well, because they'll give you a sign whether or not they want you to be there. But even give them your name and say, thank you very much for letting me in your space. This is what I'm going to be doing. Believe me, if they don't want you to do it, they are more than capable of giving you a physical sign. We've run into that as well.
Just like this gentleman here kept turning our phone down.
Exactly. So, and it's the subtle things that you should know about. But tell us what your adventures are with Ghost Hunting Day, and let us know what you have all been up to. So this is Heidi, and this is Jane from Adventuring Psychics, and we wish you all blessings.
Yes, and be safe out there.
Bye.
Bye.